What's up, e-bikers? The best low-price e-bike is back. It's better than ever. This is the Lectric XP Lite 2.0. It's next on the channel. Let's go. Alright guys, here's the new XP Lite 2.0, my favorite electric e-bike. I just love how small, lightweight, compact, and good looking these e-bikes are. And this is the best low-priced e-bike in America by far. $7.99, and it's got some really cool upgrades as well we'll go through today. But they also added a new color this year, so we've got, in addition to Arctic White, the Sandstorm Tan here. We've got Electric Blue, of course, the JW Black, we'll get to that one in a second, and Lavender Haze, so more of like a lavender color, purple or pinkish type hue. I'll put a little picture on the screen for you, is what you got here. So more colors, and these are the most colorful electrics on the market, and to me it's their best e-bike for the value, right? For $7.99 you can get this e-bike, and it's just a great entry-level e-bike for anybody to ride, and I'm just in love with the XP Lite. So let's just review the new pricing. So the XP Lite 2.0 standard 7.8 version, 7.8 amp hour version with 45 miles of range, that's in the lowest pedal assist, is $7.99. If you want the long range battery version with 14 amp hours here, you're looking at $9.99, and that comes with 80 miles of range in the lowest pedal setting. The XP Lite 2.0 JW Black, okay, that's got the Gates carbon belt drive. That's going to go for $8.99 with a 7.8 amp hour, and $10.99 with the 14 amp hour. So if you want more of a maintenance-free bike and not have a chain, you can opt for the JW Black with the Gates carbon belt drive, which is a pretty nice upgrade as well. In terms of the features, this e-bike is 49 pounds, so it's one of the lightest, most portable e-bikes on the market. It's got a 300 watt nominal brushless gear hub motor back here for a top speed of 20 miles an hour. 5 levels of assist, and again it folds up for easy storage and transport. There's some new upgrades options as well. You can get a Gates carbon drive on this, and I think it comes with the black version, the JW Black version, and you can get that for $8.99 with the Gates carbon belt drive. The battery is the same. This is a 7.8. However, they also have a 14 amp hour option. So you can double your range essentially. You get 80 miles with the long range version, and that goes for $9.99. So upgrade in price there, but you get a much bigger battery. That's really the only weak point of the XP Lites is that battery. You know, I got maybe 20-25 miles on this thing. That's why I put a second battery on my old Lite. We'll talk about the differences in a second, but it's a really nice package here. They've increased the bike frame maybe about an inch. So there's the old Lite essentially ended here, and they've added about an inch on so they can fit the 14 amp hour battery right in the frame here. So here's the motor back here. It's got the new M24 stealth technology, so it's 400% quieter than the old one. So we'll check that out on the road test. And it also comes with the electric PWR system. So instead of the PS levels being driven by speed, they're driven by wattage now. So it's a little more of it's a little bit more natural experience. It's kind of a cross between a torque sensor e-bike and a cadence sensor e-bike almost. That's how I describe it. And also new is this new BMX style stem. So the adjustable stem here is shorter than the original, and you now have this adjustable height BMX bar. Very nice choice. It's much more sportier, grippier, and overall it's just a better way to, I think, spec out this XP Lite with these BMX handlebars. I did it on my original one as well, so that's a nice new feature there from Lectric here. So great job. All right, so the tires and brakes are all new. So you got these new street tires with the reflective strip on here. Really nice tread. I really like these tires versus the knobby ones. This is the street e-bike, in my opinion, right? That's what it's best used for. So that's why I put street tires on my old XP Lite. And we now have hydraulic brakes, both front and rear, and 180 millimeter rotor. So better stopping power for the XP Lite 2.0. So nice job, Lectric there. There's a few minor changes as well. You have a new headlight here. It's about the same size, just a little bit different shape. Again, the frame is about an inch longer, and I'll give you a side-by-side comparison in a moment here. The rear dropouts here are different as well. They've got this this bolt here as a chain tensioner to adjust your chain tension, and the rear dropout looks like there's an extra piece back here versus the old one. So it's kind of there's like a second piece on here for the dropout, as you can see there, and so that's new as well. All right, here's the old and the new side by side. My old one is back there. Of course, I've heavily modded that e-bike. It's one of my favorite e-bikes with a second battery now. Once I get the 14 amp hour, I'm going to put a second battery on this one as well. Probably going to take some of the pieces off my old XP Lite and put them on the new one. I'm going to leave the tires the same because I really like those tires. Put some spoke skins on like I did there. I got to figure out what color I'm going to go with in terms of the saddle and the grips, but I'll probably bring over the same ones again. But you can just see here on the comparison here, it's basically the exact same bike with a few minor adjustments. Again, this is a little bit longer, new graphics as well, a little more subtle on the new version. I like it. And here's some close-ups as well. So it's a very similar frame. You can see the dropouts down here. There's no more guard for the motor plugs here. So the motor's on this side now on the new bike. So you no longer need this little guard here. Of course, I put on my own calipers on there. I'm going to miss those calipers. They just look so great. I won't need them on the new XP Lite since we got hydraulic brakes. And also new on the e-bike is the display. I forgot to mention that. So here's the new color display. And this is the display that's coming on the Lectric One e-bike. So this is kind of their new display they're going with. It's got all the similar features as the old one. You got voltage, you know, all that good stuff. But a nice color display. The M7C-2. Here's your wattage up here as you're riding. And just a much nicer display overall. So great job. Here's a look at some of the close-ups of the bike. Of course, you got your rigid front fork there. I'm thinking about doing a suspension fork and putting on an aftermarket one there. You got bosses up here for a folding lock or a bottle. Here's a look at that street tread on the tires. Very nice. Same tail lights. I talked about the dropouts down there. These are for a rack you can get on it. If you want to put a rack and fenders on the XP Lite 2.0, you can do that. I like the overall BMX look. It's a great bike to take on a train. I've done that already once. And just looking forward to getting a new one out on the road, getting it customized. And, you know, again, guys, this is the best low-cost e-bike on the market. For $7.99, you really can't go wrong. and it's a wonderful e-bike for first-time buyers as well. And the new upgrades just make it even sweeter. So definitely pick one up. Use my link in the description there. Help support the channel. And let's go do a test ride on the XP Lite 2.0. All right, so I folded the XP Lite up, just put it in my back seat so you can see that it does fold easily, and it fits in the back seat, right? I'm gonna pull it out here, fold it back up. The XP Lite 2.0 weighs 3 pounds more than its predecessor. So the old XP Lite was 46 pounds, this is 49. And if you get the 14 amp hour, probably a couple pounds more than that too. So we're just gonna put the lock back on, bring the handlebars up, and boom, we're done basically. Just gotta unfold the pedals. And there you go. She's back in business, ready to run. Alright, let's do some PS level testing here. The new motor is definitely quieter than the old one. We're doing 8.6 here in PS1. PS2, which I think is probably the best speed limit here. It's about 13, 14. In terms of just cruising. PS3. It's coming. PS3 is going to give us 15, 16 miles an hour, 17 miles an hour, 18 miles an hour. Wow, that's pretty good for a PS3. No e-bikes today from FedEx. PS4. This motor is definitely peppier than the old one. I can definitely tell you that much. 19 or 20 already in PS4. Wow. It's pretty fast. What happens if you go in PS5? Let's see here. PS5 now. You can't unlock the XP Lite anymore either. You still can't anyway. You couldn't do that on the original one, and you can't do it on this one. Let's try this here. PS5. 17, 18, 19. There's 20.5 miles an hour. Caps out at that. Let's try another run here. 17, 18, 19. 20 miles an hour. Try the brakes out. Nice. Excellent gripping. Much better than the mechanical ones of the original Lite 2.0. All right, let's go do a hill test. See how we do here. All right, here's my hill test, guys. So I looked back at my old video on the XP Lite original hill test on the same hill. And minimum speed was 8.2 miles an hour uphill, so that's our guideline for today. So it's in PS5. Of course, you have no gears here, so can't change gears when you're going up a hill. So, but this is a decent 300 watt motor from what I remember here. So on the hill, so we're doing 8 miles an hour. We're gaining speed ever so slowly, 8.7. Levels out here a little bit, 10 miles an hour, 10.9. It's a leisurely cruise here uphill, 11 miles an hour. Starting to get going, 12, 13. There is a little bit of ghost pedaling on this e-bike in the higher speeds, like between 15 and 20. So your legs do spin a lot more than I'd like to see. But again, that's what you get with a single speed e-bike. All right, we're gonna start pedaling here. And we're at 10.6, 10.3. Pretty solid result so far. 9.8, 9.3. Here's where the steep part is: 9.1, 9, 8.6, 8.5, 8.2, 8.1, 8 miles an hour. All right, so it never went below 8, and that's basically the same result as I got on the original XP Lite. That was 3 pounds lighter, so I think it showed 8.1. The original was 8.2, so we'll just call it even there. All right, time for a downhill run. We'll test the brakes and see how this thing is at higher speed, just coasting. No power. Really like the new handlebar setup. Comes with the new thicker ergonomic grips. You got a twist throttle. Same layout over here with your display. Same display, similar display. Of course, hydraulic brakes. The new standard across all the electric line. Gotta have them, guys. 27, 28, 29. Oh yeah, 30. Haven't tapped the brakes yet. 31. Normally I do. 32. All right, here we go down the home stretch here. 32, 33, 33 miles an hour. Get those brakes. Oh my God, great stopping power on a 49-pound e-bike. Gotta love it. All right, guys, let's go wrap it up and talk about what I like and dislike about the new XP Lite 2.0. And there it is, the new Lite 2.0. So right off the bat, just dislikes a little bit of ghost pedaling at the higher speeds. I wish they had come out with a 10 amp hour battery and a 14 instead of keeping the 7.8, because it's pretty small for an e-bike. But for $7.99, it's hard to complain about the new XP Lite 2.0. I definitely recommend getting the 14 amp hour. That will ensure, you'll never have to put a second battery on something like this. With 80 miles of range in PS1. Probably in PS2 you get maybe around 50, 60. That's plenty of range for an e-bike. And at $7.99 or $9.99 for the higher version amp hour, it's just the best value on the market. And I think it's one of the best looking bikes on the market. The new BMX styling is just spot on, and you just can't really complain about this thing. It's I think it could become Lectric's best seller, if you ask me. I mean, what's not to like about this e-bike? People love the color choices, and it just really stands out in a sea of kind of same style e-bikes. So again, what I like about the overall value, all the new upgrades, the new motor, the new tires, the BMX bars, the upgrades, some of the battery, it's just a home run in my opinion. And even got bottle cage bosses now, or for a folding lock. I'll probably throw a folding lock on there. And can't wait to do the upgrades on this one. So I think I'm gonna go a little bit different tact, maybe with a suspension fork. We'll see. I gotta investigate that. Definitely gonna put some new grips, new seat, probably some new pedals, spoke skins, and it's gonna figure out what direction we go in as far as color goes. But yeah, the new XP Lite 2.0 is a winner. Use my link in the description to purchase yours. Help support the channel. I think I earn about 3%. Not getting rich, but helps to support videos like this. It's essentially a part-time job for me these days. So I appreciate your support, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next Crisscrossed. I'm out.